guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing the 20 questions tag challenge. So this was originally a Wings of Fire set of questions that Dr. Bubbles changed to Wings of Fire questions, and basically this was a trend like a year ago. I'm just a little bit late. I thought it would be fun to answer these questions. So basically, yeah, we just have to answer 20 questions, and then at the end we tag 2 other people. So let's get started while we draw a RainWing. Question 1. How did you get into Wings of Fire? So before the pandemic, I already loved dragons. I was obsessed with dragons, with How to Train Your Dragon more specifically. I had watched every single movie in the franchise like 10 times, and I watched the series some 8 times. I remember actually counting every time I would rewatch it. Eventually I kind of got sick of it, but anyway, that's not the point. Once the pandemic came in, we had to stay at home, right? So I couldn't really go and buy books or order them online because nobody could come and, deliver them. So I was listening to audiobooks a lot. I use this app called Epic. And basically, I started off with spirit animals, and apparently 2ET Sutherland helped write a few books of it. And it has the same vibe as Wings of Fire, but I don't remember exactly what happened after that. I think maybe Wings of Fire just got recommended to me, or maybe I just found it while searching. But yeah, I found Wings of Fire, and then I just eventually fell into that. Question 2. What's your favorite arc? My favorite arc would be arc 3. I think it was an emotional roller coaster. It was so thrilling, as Queen Scarlet likes to say. I think it was just really interesting. Yeah. Question 3. Favorite book, excluding Legends or Winglets? I'm gonna go with the 15th book, just because of that one chapter at the end where Freedom sacrificed herself. I cried so much. I'm literally almost crying right now, if I'm being honest. But yeah, definitely that one is my favorite book. Question 4. Favorite Legends and Winglets book? I mean, I like Dragon Slayer, but if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to say Darkstalker. It was just more exciting than the other ones. Just the alternating POV. And also, I think there's a lot of character development. There was a lot of really deep stuff. Yeah. Question 5. Favorite tribe? I'm gonna go with RainWings just because they can change freaking colors and they can shoot venom. I think that's just so cool. And that's actually, oh, never mind. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't spoil my quiz. And I just did. Okay, moving on. Question 6. Favorite character? Deathbringer, for sure. He's so cool. He's just so cool. I think he's definitely my favorite character. Question 7. Least favorite character? I'm thinking of Queen Wasp, because in terms of good or bad, she was just complete toxic. But Queen Coral also falls into that category because, sure, she lost all of her eggs, right? But that doesn't mean that she has to treat, Tsunami and Anemone like that. Anemone was almost losing her mind before Tsunami came. But in terms of, character development and, how well written they are, I'm going to go with Winter. He didn't really have much of a character arc, in my opinion. But yeah, he was just more of a side character to me. Question 8. Most aesthetically pleasing dragon? Definitely Glory. The color palette, the patterns of the RainWings, and just her overall vibe is definitely one of my favorites. Question 9. Favorite queen? I'm going to say Queen Thorn, just because of the fact that she was raised on the street and she still became queen. That represents the fact that no matter where you come from, you can still do anything. It doesn't matter, your background doesn't matter. You can still do anything you really want to do. Question 10. Favorite villain? Darkstalker. Yeah, Darkstalker is definitely my favorite villain. He had the most interesting character development, character arc. And I think, yeah, he's just, there's like a lot of mixed feelings there because he was nice at first and he just wanted to help people. But in the end, he did all of that stuff and he just eventually lost it. So yeah, Darkstalker. Question 11. Favorite headcanon can be ships, LGBTQ+, design, or anything really. I'm going to go with ships. And in terms of ships, I would say either Glorybringer or Moonbleed. Those two are my favorite. I recently found out from somebody else's video, I think Blue Jay's video, that there was a mistake when they were writing Deathbringer's book in the winglets. And basically, the age difference between Deathbringer and Glory, so a lot of people stopped shipping them. But I think it's the world of dragons, dragon years can be different than human years, right? So that's my opinion, and I just think they are so cute together. Glory's seriousness and sarcasm with Deathbringer's, coolness and, just really funny overall. Question 12. Overrated character. Sunny. So I think Sunny is a very overrated character. I mean, yes, okay, she did stop the war. Yes. She did, she is a really positive and really sweet dragon. I admit that. But I think her character arc, her development, what she goes through during the series, she just gets kidnapped, decides to terrorize a few Nightwings, finds her mom, and then immediately has to go to save herself from being stuffed by Burn, right? And then after that she goes back to the other Dragonets and just says listen to me, you guys never listen, I think that isn't really that much of an interesting character arc, whereas for example Darkstalker or Glory, maybe even Moon or Kibble, their character arc is definitely much more interesting. Question 13. Underrated character? I'm gonna say Io or /and Swordtail. They're not that underrated if I'm being honest, but I think Swordtail gives me cool Deathbringer vibes as well. I mean, he's definitely not as cool as Deathbringer if I'm being honest, but I think they're both very underrated, and I think they're just really cute together. The moment where Io sits on the box of chocolates. Gosh, I don't even really remember because it's been so long since I've read the books. I'm actually going to reread it for an upcoming video. But anyway, question 14. Favorite minor character? Winter. No, not Winter. Oh my goodness. Sorry, that came out all wrong. Kinkachu. That's a hard question. That's a tough question to answer. Maybe Riptide. Riptide wasn't treated as much of a main character. He was featured a lot, but I think, he's also one of the cool dragons. But yeah, I think he's my favorite minor character, Question 15. Favorite pairing. So I think they mean ship. I'm pretty sure. So again, Glorybringer or Moonbleed. Those are my favorite ships. Least favorite ship. Question 16. My least favorite ship. I heard some people are shipping Webs and Kestrel or Webs and Scarlet, something like that. I'm gonna be honest, I hate that ship literally so much. Why? Just why? They are completely different characters. But you never know. Question 17, favorite friendships. I'm gonna say just Kinkachu and Moons, maybe. But also Kibble and Winter. Basically just their whole winglet. I think they have a great friendship. And I think especially Kibble and Winter, they're just so funny. Yeah. Question 18, favorite moment. That has got to be when Lizard sacrifices herself. It made me cry so much. Oh, it's just so brave. And yeah, she sacrificed herself knowing that she wouldn't be able to come back for random dragons that she didn't even know. You know, I think that was my favorite moment in the entire book. Question 19, most tragic death. Kestrel. Kestrel, yeah. I think just because it was so sudden, all of a sudden, and Peril couldn't even say goodbye. Yeah, Kestrel was a horrible guardian, but still, it's definitely a very tragic death. Last question, question 20. Favorite battle / fight scene. So I think I think maybe it would be Tsunami versus the Orca statue, but also the Ice Wings versus the Night Wings. That was also a really interesting battle scene because so much was happening at the same time in both of them. So yeah, that was my favorite battle scene, and those are all the questions. So for my tags, I will tag Caramelo the cat and Glow Cat, who are both IRL friends. I'll tag them in the description. Of course, they don't have to do the video, but if they want to, they can always do the Warrior Cats version or the Inspired version. Also, if you are wondering, yes, the video is looping. I literally couldn't find any other footage that I wanted to put in the video background, so you guys are just stuck with this. That was really fun, if I'm going to be honest. It really made me think about the series a lot, and you guys should definitely try this challenge out. If you do, be sure to tag me, and of course, best of all, if not everybody else who created this, because I want to see your guys' answers. But yeah, that'll be it for me for today, and until the next one.